Chapter 1. Embers in the Ashen Vale.
Dawn crept over the Ashen Vale, painting the sky with gray and gold. In the shadow of the old ruins, the village of Ember Hollow stirred to life. Smoke curled from stone chimneys, mixing with the perpetual ash drifting on the wind. Most villagers avoided the vale's edge, where blackened trees clawed at the mist like twisted fingers.
I wonder if the sun ever really shines here. Or if it's just pretending.
Elowen trudged along the muddy path, clutching her basket tight. Her footsteps left shallow prints in the ashen earth as she glanced warily at the smoldering tree line. Near the ancient well at the vale's edge, a strange pulse tugged at Elowen's chest, an urge she couldn't name. She knelt, brushing aside blackened leaves, revealing a faintly glowing ember nestled in the ash.
What are you? You're warm. How can you be warm after all these years?
Her trembling fingers hovered above the ember. The moment her skin brushed the glow, a surge of heat and memory crashed through her.
No, stop!
Blue fire erupted around her hand, cold and wild. The air shimmered and shadows recoiled from the unnatural flame. Footsteps crunched through the brush. Mira emerged, cloak billowing, eyes wide with fear and anger.
Elowen! What are you doing? Get away from there, now!
I didn't mean to. It just happened. The ember.
No one must see this. Do you understand? Fire magic is death, child. We must hide you, before the Inquisitors catch wind. Not a word, Elowen, not to anyone.
Mira pulled Elowen to her feet, glancing over her shoulder as the blue flame faded, leaving only the faint glow of the ember behind. In the distance, a bell tolled, a warning carried on the wind. Far across the village square, the black-robed figure of Brother Garrick strode through the swirling ash. His iron medallion glinted, and villagers shrank from his path.
There was a disturbance at the Vale. The old fire stirs again. No witch shall escape the Inquisition's gaze.
From a high window, Mira watched as Garrick questioned the villagers. Elowen cowered behind her, the ember hidden beneath a loose floorboard.
What if he knows? What if he finds me, Mira?
Hush, Elowen. We'll keep you safe, but you must learn to control it, before it controls you.
Night fell over Ember Hollow. In the cramped attic, Elowen sat by candlelight, heart pounding, staring at the ember hidden in her palm.
They'll come for me if I slip again. But what if this magic isn't a curse? What if it's a gift?
The ember flickered, pulsing white for a breath, a spark of hope in the darkness. Outside, thunder rolled over the Ashen Vale, promising storm and reckoning. Unseen in the shadows below, a cloaked stranger watched the attic window, eyes reflecting firelight. The hunt had begun.
Chapter 2. The Whispering Ashes.
Morning broke cold and gray over Ember Hollow. Elowen moved through the market square, head down, feeling the weight of every glance. Whispers drifted like ash on the wind.
Did you hear? The Inquisitors here for a reason. Something unnatural in the Vale, they say.
Old fires should stay buried. Remember the stories. Brother Garrick's boots echoed on the cobbles as he surveyed the crowd, his gaze lingering on Elowen a moment too long.
You there, girl. What brings you to the square at this hour?
Just bread, sir. For Mira.
Keep to your chores, and stay clear of the Vale. There are dangers you cannot fathom.
Elowen nodded, clutching her basket, heart hammering as she hurried away. In the dim back room of her cottage, Mira rummaged through a hidden chest, retrieving a folded scrap of parchment marked with an elven sigil.
Old debts are not easily paid, Sable. But if ever I needed your counsel, it is now.
Mira pressed the parchment to the hearth's embers. The sigil glowed, smoke curling into strange shapes before vanishing through the chimney.
Who are you calling, Mira? Is it safe?
An old friend. One who knows more of magic than any here. But trust must be earned, Elowen. Promise me, no more risks.
That night, drawn by a restless urge, Elowen crept to the Vale's edge. The trees loomed, charred and whispering, as she clutched the ember tight.
Show me what are you? Why did you choose me?
The ember pulsed blue, and visions danced before her eyes. Ancient flames, winged shadows, a city lost to fire. Suddenly, a presence stepped from the gloom, a tall, hooded figure, silver hair catching the moonlight.
It is dangerous to speak to the ashes, child. Some voices burn hotter than fire. Who are you? How did you— I'm Sable. I come at Mira's behest, and for the ember you carry. Others will come for it too.
Sable crouched beside Elowen, eyes reflecting the ember's light. He traced a rune in the ash, the air humming with power.
The Phoenix Ember awakens only for those who carry great sorrow or great hope. You must master it or be consumed. But I don't know how. I can barely control it. Then you must learn, quickly. The Inquisition is not your only enemy.
A distant shout broke the silence. Torchlight flickered in the village below. Sable's gaze sharpened.
Go! Hide yourself! I will find you when the time is right.
Elowen fled through the woods, heart pounding, ember clutched tight. The world blurred, trees became flames, shadows twisted to wings. In her mind's eye, she saw a city burning, a black-winged phoenix rising from ruin. Screams echoed, and a voice called her name from the fire.
No! I won't let it happen, I won't!
She collapsed beside the old well, vision fading. The ember's light dimmed, but a single word pulsed in her thoughts. Awaken. At dawn, Brother Garrick knelt in the ash, finding strange runes etched in the earth, and a feather of blackened flame. His eyes narrowed. The hunt tightened its circle.
Chapter 3. Ash and Oathbound.
Dawn spilled weak light through the cracks in Mira's cottage. Elowen awoke with the ember clenched in her palm, the memory of flames still flickering behind her eyes.
Come. The hunt grows too bold. There is a place beneath these stones, older than the village, where fire was once a friend, not a curse. What is it? Another vision? No vision. A sanctuary. Follow me, and keep the ember hidden.
Sable led them to the hearth. With a touch and a whispered rune, stone shifted, revealing a narrow stair spiraling into darkness. The stair opened into a vaulted chamber carved from ancient blackstone. Walls shimmered with faded glyphs, and braziers glowed with ghostly blue fire.
This place, it feels alive, like it's remembering me.
I never knew this was here. What is this place, Sable?
The Ember Vault. Once it was the heart of the old order, where ember witches learned to wield their gift, all but erased after the plague.
Elowen's gaze lingered on an altar at the chamber's heart, where a charred tome rested beneath a glass dome. Ash drifted in the still air. Sable lifted the glass dome, passing the charred tome to Elowen. The ember in her hand pulsed, pages flickering with faint flame.
This is the Codex Ignis, the Last Ember Witch's record. Only one who carries the ember may read its truth. It's in another tongue, but I can almost feel the words.
We cannot stay long. Garrick will notice our absence.
Unseen above, a shadow drifted past the cottage window. A gaunt figure with glowing red eyes, watching the hidden descent. In the village square, Brother Garrick paced before Mira's empty cottage, his glare sweeping the silent street. Villagers muttered nervously, shrinking from his presence.
The witch's scent lingers. They hide something here, something ancient.
He signaled his acolytes, who began searching doorways and cellars, iron brands at the ready. Don't cross him, he burns those who disobey. Meanwhile, the watcher circled the cottage, moving with unnatural silence, its red eyes fixed on the hidden stair. In the vault below, Elowen traced the codex's glowing words. Visions flickered. Witches weaving fire, forging oaths in ash, a phoenix soaring above a burning city.
I see them. Ember witches, making a vow to protect something. But it's broken now. The Oathbound, Their power sealed the Ember's fire until now. If you can master this, you may yet save us all.
What if she cannot? What if the Inquisition finds us first?
The vault trembled as a distant guttural whisper echoed through the stone. The Watcher's presence pressed at the threshold, hungry and patient. Above, Garrick's voice rang out, "Seal every exit. Let nothing escape." In the darkness below, the ember flared white, and the Codex's pages turned on their own, revealing a forbidden spell.
Chapter 4. The Ember Vault Besieged.
Above the Ember Vault, the cottage floor shuddered as iron-shod boots hammered at the door. Garrick's acolytes forced entry, Inquisitor Halden at their lead.
Search every shadow. There's magic here. I can smell it.
The Watcher slipped unseen past the clamor, gliding toward the hidden stair as the Inquisitors turned over tables and tore up floorboards.
The witch is close. Leave no stone unturned.
Below, Sable pressed his ear to the stone, gaze grim. Deep in the Ember Vault, the Codex's pages swirled with pale fire as Elowen traced the forbidden spell. Symbols shimmered and rearranged, revealing a puzzle of runes.
It's changing. The words, the shapes. It wants something from me. The vault tests its keeper. Only true intent can unlock its power. Focus, Elowen. Remember your vision.
We're with you, child. Breathe. Let the ember guide you.
As Elowen concentrated, blue fire coiled around her fingers. The runes shifted, aligning into a pattern, then flared white, searing her mind with a single word: balance. The stone stair above groaned as Garrick, Halden, and two acolytes discovered the hidden entrance. Iron brands and lanterns in hand, they descended, shadows flickering across ancient glyphs.
The air is thick with heresy. Prepare the brands. No mercy for witches.
We burn out rot at the root. Stand ready.
The Watcher glided silently behind the Inquisitors, unseen. Below, the vault's braziers flared, reacting to Elowen's distress.
They're coming. Elowen, can you...
I don't know, there's too much noise, too much fear.
As footsteps thundered closer, the vault's floor pulsed with white-hot runes. Elowen's heart raced, fear, hope, and anger battling within her. The Codex's forbidden spell ignited in her mind.
Stay back! I won't let you hurt us!
Black fire roared around her outstretched hand, forming a barrier. The Inquisitors recoiled, iron brands hissing and spitting sparks. The Watcher hissed, its eyes blazing red.
Witchcraft! Burn her down!
Hold fast, Elowen. The vault will protect you if you trust the Ember's truth.
The vault's ancient defenses awoke. Runes blazed along every wall, and spectral phoenix wings unfurled above Elowen. The chamber trembled, stone cracking. Runes.
Elowen, what are you becoming?
The Watcher lunged through the flames, claws outstretched. Elowen's hope flared white, the phoenix wings shielding her friends. The Watcher shrieked, recoiling from the blinding light.
Now, Elowen, focus your will. Shape the fire, or it will shape you.
Elowen screamed as blue, black, and white fire spiraled around her, the vault's power surging through her veins. The Codex's final page turned, revealing the name of the first Ember Witch and a warning. One must fall for the flame to rise.
Chapter 5. Ashes of Sacrifice.
As the vault quaked, Elowen stood at the center of the storm. The Codex's final page glowed, the warning searing in her mind. One must fall for the flame to rise.
I don't understand. Who must fall? What does it mean? Old magic demands balance. Sacrifice is the price of rebirth.
Elowen, whatever happens, you are not alone.
The vault's magic pulsed with blue, black, and white fire, forcing Elowen to her knees as visions of the first Ember Witch's sacrifice flashed before her eyes. The Watcher, battered by the Phoenix's light, howled as its shadowy form twisted and grew. The vault's magic peeled away its shroud, revealing the Shadebound, a creature of living ash and flame. The ember is mine. Long have I waited beneath the ash for its rebirth.
Shadebound. It was bound here after the plague, drawn by Ember Witch blood. It wants the ember. It's feeding on the vault's power.
The Shadebound lashed out, skeletal hands sweeping spectral fire toward Mira and Sable. As stone crumbled and runes flickered, Sable drew a glowing dagger, slicing his palm and tracing a warding circle in blood and ash.
Elowen, focus your will on the ember. Bind it to hope, not fear. I'll hold the Shadebound as long as I can.
Elowen, listen to me. You can do this. You're stronger than the darkness.
I'll try. Please, don't leave me.
Elowen shut her eyes, clutching the ember. White fire flickered, struggling against the vault's shadows. The Shadebound shrieked, pressing against Sable's ward. The vault gave a final, shuddering groan. White fire burst from Elowen's hands, blasting the Shadebound back. The chamber's ceiling split, rubble raining down.
Elowen! Sable! The vault! It's coming down!
Protect the ember! Run! I'll hold the Shadebound.
Elowen was flung aside by a shockwave of fire and stone. Dust choked the air. Mira's hand slipped from hers as a wall collapsed, separating them.
Mira! Sable, where are you?
When the dust settled, Elowen awoke alone in a chamber half buried by debris. The ember glowed faintly in her hand, its warmth a fragile comfort.
Mira, Sable, anyone, please.
Above, Garrick and Halden picked through the ruins, iron brands ready. The vault's defenses were spent, nothing left but ash and silence. In the darkness, the ember pulsed, then flickered to life, casting a vision of a distant mountain crowned in flame. A whisper echoed in Elowen's mind. Seek the pyre peak, or all will burn.